The greater emancipation of the African people has started. When Moses was sent to go and liberate his people, and they asked him, when they asked us, who has sent you, what do we say? And the voice came out from the heavens saying, the great I am has sent me. Having arrived at where Pharaoh was, the question was simple. Who amongst you will go to worship your God in the wilderness? Moses says, we must go. Pharaoh, too shrewd and too mean, he answers, no, let only the men go and worship your God in the wilderness. To which Moses answered back and he said, if we are to go and worship our God in the wilderness, our men will go, our women will go, our children will go, ultimately even our cattle will go. What are we talking about? The greater emancipation of the African people cannot just be one-sided form of liberation. We need a total liberation of our people. Our men will go. Let all men step forward. It is time for warfare. Our women will go. Stop these all organizations of issues of women and etc. When your men are in order, all women will be happy. Our women will follow us also. Our children and their entertainment will follow. Ultimately, our economy will be following us also. We'll be moving our money from white banks and white organizations, investing our money into ourselves and in organizations that respect who we are. For too long, Africans have become surrogate children on the white breast of colonial masters. We need a full liberation. And therefore, Moses, and as I also say, our men will go. Our women will go. Our children will go. Ultimately, our cattle and livestock will also come with us. We're looking at the total liberation of the African person, and we are leaving no one behind. Of course, in the book of Exodus, we're told a few more Jews remained who were now enjoying themselves in the land of captivity. But all those who are prepared to walk across the terrain, the history of this world is not written about those that remained behind, but those that were prepared to cross the terrain of hardships and etc. And the hour is now. At the death of Nkrumah, Nyerere and the rest of them, the battle collapsed because the women and the children were not being gathered along with us. I pray one day when I close my eyes and my forefathers call me wherever that's supposed to be, that we will have taken some serious strides into the direction of the liberation of the African child. Our men will go. Our women will go. Our children will go. Our livestock will go to a new land across mental liberation, political liberation, social and economic liberation. No one will be left behind. Until we meet again tomorrow, and so please keep on talking about these things. Cut and press this video, share it with as many people as possible. It's high time the African child must be pulled away from the breast of being a beggar. It's time now to win the African child from oppression. We need to start thinking as Africans and taking charge of our own destiny in our own hands and rewrite our own narratives. My name is Maponga Joshua. For the greater emancipation of the African people, let the journey begin into the wilderness. But the God who called us and made us what we are will watch over us. Love you all. Wonderful day. Sankofa. Africa must return to the Africans.